Hi, I'm Morag from Indicia Worldwide, and I'm joined today by Amanda and Shelley from our technology team in Australia. So ladies, just to get us started, can you tell me how you got into technology?
Absolutely. For me, it was a organic movement through the business. I started as a buyer in using the technology and have worked through a range of different roles, ending up in technology. It sets a really great foundation to start using and then end up delivering and managing and looking after all the things that the technology brings to the business.
I actually had quite a similar journey to Amanda in that I came into the business as a buyer as one of our PMCs and moved into account service, and from there jumped into technology to look after our SaaS clients. So how about you, Mo? How did you?
I actually joined Indicia a long time ago. I was straight out of university actually.
Really?
I did a master's in statistics and I came in as an analyst and then have always worked with data. So it's just felt like a natural migration from all things data. You need technology to enable what you do with data. So I've just ended up in the technology team.
And how has the team changed, given that you came in with data and technology from when you started to today?
Everything we do has obviously changed because technology 20 years ago, you just couldn't do a lot of the things you can now. But when I joined, from a male-female perspective, the whole analytics team was female. So I've always felt that working within Indicia Worldwide, that we've had quite a nice split, even in those roles that would be supposedly male-dominated. We've actually always had quite a lot of women in them.
Yep.
And is the same true in Australia?
Similar sort of story. I've been in the technology function for about 5 years and have been fortunate to work with a couple of really strong female counterparts. Amanda was the first product manager. How was your experience?
Yeah, slightly different. The team at the time was very male dominated, but we have seen some evolution particularly over the last few years, which has been really positive. And we do have a range of women within the business in senior leadership roles, which is really fantastic to feel like you've got that strong supportive network.
So how important do you think it is to have male allies in the business?
I think it's important to have allies in general, but I also needed to align myself with them because they helped me become as good as I could be. So it's great to have those aspirational women in senior leadership roles, but then also have a mixed team who are able to support you on your journey.
That's a great point, because different perspectives and being supported and having the ability to collaborate and to be challenged and different point of views are so important in delivering great tech. So Mo, what advice would you give a younger version of yourself getting into tech?
Don't dye your hair, but also I think I'd probably say, I think just believe in yourself and have that just do it attitude. And I think it's really important that even when we're talking about this in schools, that actually females especially are encouraged to come into these types of industries and not to be focused on that primary school teacher, let's go into hair and beauty, that actually the tech world is out there and it's forever changing and evolving. And also I think it's really important to have, or it's very difficult to not have imposter syndrome, because I think everybody has it, it's not just a female thing, but I do think females tend to doubt themselves, especially if you are in that meeting room where everyone else in the room is male. So yeah, I think that's really important. So what about yourself?
For me, I feel very similar to you. Be brave, do it, just do it. I think another thing too is if you get complimented on your good work, don't brush it off, take it on board and be proud of it as well. I think one of the things I have noticed with women is that you do tend to say, oh no, I didn't really, or I didn't really do that much. And
it's a really good point.
I think sometimes it's really important to embrace if you are doing a good job, even more so when you're doing it in a traditionally male-dominated industry.
That's very, very valid. I'd add two other things to that. One being to ask lots of questions. And I think, again, this is representative of any young person coming into a new career or a new business. there's so much knowledge in a business when you join it and an industry that you never stop learning. You should always be asking other opinions and just to get different perspective on things. And the second one, particularly being young and when you start out, is to have the confidence in your opinion and never be too scared to actually speak up, because a lot of the time, I don't remember in the early days, I knew what should be said, but there was a lot of senior, particularly males in the room, and you'd sit there quietly and then you'd watch it unfold and you're like, I wish I just said that at the time because I was right. Yeah. So as I've gotten older, I've got more confidence to actually voice my opinion, but also acknowledge when sometimes someone else has a different opinion and to be able to go, great, that's a better direction. So being agile.
Thanks, ladies. That was a really great chat.
Thanks,
if you'd like to get any more information on working at Indicia worldwide, then please visit our website.